Seth Isaacson said, given the news about punching octopus, now for anybody listening for their first time, on the last podcast, we talked about this bit of news where scientists find out that basically octopus are dicks and they just punch fish when they feel like it. Seth Isaacson said, given the news about punching octopus, who wins in a fight, an octopus or a squid? Let's assume similar size. So we got like a little mini battle royale thing going on here. So
Okay.
I figure Patrick, Retep weigh in, and then I'll give my 2 cents.
So assuming they're fighting and
Yeah.
not just that the squid's going to run
Yeah.
or swim away,
Yeah.
the octopus is going to fucking destroy that squid.
Okay.
An octopus has a beak in each sucker, which you told us on the last podcast. It has 3 brains, 9 hearts, or whatever the fuck. I could be wrong on that. I think I'm
Yeah,
right.
you're pretty close. Yeah, you're pretty close.
The octopus is going to smash a squid to bits.
What are you saying, Retep?
Yeah, my take on this, first of all, I'll just say straight up, I agree. And because the octopus, if it was a bigger animal, it would literally be the king of the sea. It's very smart. It's got 8 tentacles that have basically a neural network running through it. Somehow it thinks with its tentacles. The thing is so goddamn smart. The squid would be like still coming toward the octopus. The octopus would be behind it in a chokehold. There's no chance. Octopus 100.
Okay. So from a biological standpoint, let me tell you why I think the squid stands a chance. Right? In a squid, they have this long, clear. I'm forgetting the name of the organ, but it's basically a hard thing, right? Like this long, clear. It looks like a feather in a sense, and it almost looks like it's made out of like plexiglass. That gives their body rigidity, right? I don't know if there's a name for it, but I'm blanking on it right now. The octopus doesn't have that. It doesn't have hard things inside its body for rigidity, okay? The squid, while also having 8 tentacles, 2 of those are much longer, right? And on the end of those much longer ones, there are these big pad suckers that they use to grip stuff that they can shoot out and pull in. You've probably seen that. So there is an advantage there. They're also much more dynamic, right? The octopus is like a big blob. It's like this big round thing with the 8 legs coming out, whereas the squid is this bullet shape. Now, all that being said, octopus wins hand down. I'm with you guys. And the reason being, I thought it was worth considering. The reason being the maneuverability, right? When a squid swims, it can really only go in that kind of one. It's not very directional because of its body shape. Whereas the octopus, like fight anything with 8 arms, like they used to make Pokemon with those fucking arms coming out of everywhere. Like it's just, there's just nowhere, there's no attack point that you can win from when there's that much maneuverability and armage going on.
What if the squid blew out a huge cloud of ink, and so then the octopus is like, oh, where is it? And it's like, boom.
I mean, that's a hell of a strategy. We're assuming a lot of intelligence. Like, I feel like if the squid came in real hot, and just like used his arrow-like shape to just jab in the octopus straight up and use that rigidity of his cuttle and his cuttlefish, whatever it's called, I think that would do some good damage. But I'm going octopus for sure.
Sweet.
Well, here's one for you guys. Noel Ebert asks, and just real quick, we don't have to stay on it too much longer, but what about a giant squid versus an octopus?
I mean, some of the squid get big enough to kill whales, sperm whales. Like,
Regular
the biggest
squid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's real giant squid, 100-foot long squid versus, the biggest octopus, which I believe is the giant Pacific octopus, which gets like, I don't know, 11 or 12 feet end to end. So it's no comparison. And by the way, per body size, like per ratio, the squid beak is much larger. So, if you're talking about a 100-foot squid, that beak is going to decapitate anybody. It'll chop that thing in 2.
For sure.
No question. So, yeah, no, big giant squid wins in that one for sure.
Yeah, and so just for the record, the largest squid ever recovered was closer to 50 feet. But I think most people think, and there are a lot of reports of sightings and things of much bigger squid. I mean, I personally think there's tons of shit out there that's super deep that we don't know about.
Yep.
So if we've seen one that washed on shore that was 50 feet, there certainly could be a 100-footer that just didn't wash on shore.
And there's things like, and you know me, like I'm not like maybe this is out there, fucking Bigfoot kind of thing. But like there's sucker marks and pad prints and stuff like that on the sides of whales that are from animals that are known to be like double that size. Right? We've never seen them, but it's like nothing else is making a hole in a sperm whale that size.
Right.
That's fascinating, dude. That's crazy. There's so much shit out there we haven't seen, and it's very, very scary.